What is the appeal of sex on the beach? The sand gets everywhere. The sex was fun cause it was in the open and boats were going by, but the sand cleanup afterwards was not too great. The idea of sex on the beach is that it's romantic, likely rare, and the participants are especially turned on, in spite of the consequences. In the dune grass on Gooseberry Island, laying on a blanket just before sunset, a migration of small frogs passed over the two of us as we were post-orgasm. 1,000 tiny feet, moving across our bodies from left to right as we laid still in disbelief. Unforgettable. Basically, he saw you in a swimsuit and became overcome with lust and had to have you right then and there. That's the appeal. Realistically, you could put on a swimsuit back in the hotel room. It's in the teaches of peaches, for one. Just the rawness of having sex outside, in the open. If you're at the beach, it's going to be nice and warm out, sunny and a nice breeze. It should be secluded enough but still have a hint of risk. I have no idea, but I've tried it and the sandy bits made it feel like jacking off with sandpaper. We barely started before we ended without a finish. I like this post, it's awesome. I hate the beach, grew up by the beach. Love the scenery, but sunburns and sand burns suck. I prefer the mountains. Now, making love in the forest where it's peaceful with just the wind blowing through the trees on a nice day or snuggling up together staying warm on a cold night. That's what I prefer. I once made passionate love on a quiet beach under the fireworks on Independence Day. It's the summer heat, the smell of your lover's sweet sweat, the quiet lapping of the water on the sand, the thrill of being not naughty in public, the overwhelming lust that makes you risk it. And for him it was also watching me ride him while fireworks went off behind me. It's skinny dipping afterwards and the feeling nothing and no one else exists in the world, but the two of you, intoxicated with each other, in love with each other and the world around you, a world that exists as the most perfect background just for you to love each other, so intimately in that moment. And don't do missionary or stick your junk in the sand and you'll be alright. You've obviously never received a handjob from an octopus. I don't like sand, it's rough course and it gets everywhere. Sunsets, romanticism, bacteria sand in your cooch, it's got it all, baby. The feeling of sunshine on your bum while having sex on the beach is quite enjoyable. I always hear these sand complaints. Like lay out a huge blanket? Why are you directly on the sand? Tried this once on prom night in high school. Sand and friction do not mix. Usually at night. So 1, the stars, 2, the nature around, 3, being honest, the kind of thrill that someone might walk in, 4, the sound of the waves, 5, the warmth of the sand. The ocean is inherently sexual. I can't explain. Immediately adjacent, the ocean is also no fun for skinny dipping nor sex even if the air temperature is like 80, the water temperature is somehow 33. You're on vacation. The romance of it, the gentle waves, the exotic location, but the reality I'm sure is much worse, i.e. sand.